Coming up today on Big John at Breakfast Fridays.
The full, perfect arc of man dribble.
It looked like you'd let yourself go.
Yeah, entirely.
As I always say, start at the bottom, work your way up.
No, don't
Who's
start
in
with the
next?
bottom. Goodness sake,
God,
no.
onlybottom.com.
Did a really weird, water fart.
I'm moving back towards Liesl's side of the court.
I hate being on Liesl's side.
I do.
I've knocked on his door and asked for his shorts before. I know the answer.
That's a joke.
Lots of messages about whether or not Hallamster will be back too.
You talking about me?
Big John at breakfast is making Fridays great again, and that is not fake news.
Now, Big John, Liesl and James. Action.
I think I get more nervous doing this than the radio.
Why?
I think it's because whatever was said on the radio was pretty much gone forever.
I see. I totally get that.
There's a paper chain, I get it.
A paper chain.
That's very festive.
Here we go.
Paper chain.
The only thing that would come back at you would be in meetings with our old boss.
Yeah.
He might say, what did you say then?
What did you say at 8:15 this morning,
And
John?
I had no memory of anything that was ever said on the radio. But with this, stuff's coming back at me all the time. This is only the third podcast, but it's just...
Well, the thing is with this, unlike when you were on the wireless, is you've got that little button on your phone, haven't you? Your iPad or whatever, forward or backwards a little bit. So you can keep skipping back to hear just how rubbish something was over and over again.
Yeah, people can rewind it too easily.
Far too easily.
And with radio, it was gone.
Have we started?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It's Big John, Liesl and James, making Fridays great again. Big John at breakfast.
It's not long enough. And why do we only do it once a week are two of the most common things that my wife says to me.
That's a joke. That's a joke, Liesl. That was good.
I didn't see it coming. I loved
didn't
it.
know.
And
That's another one.
That's what she said.
Oh, dear.
So, but why isn't it long enough?
Are we still with your wife?
And why do we only do it once a week? That is what we keep getting asked. Not least my wife asking that question, but lots of people in South Yorkshire.
There's going to be no more smut, by the way. You kids can hang around.
I know.
Well, hang on a minute. Speak for yourself, because on a serious note,
Oh, here we go.
Why is it men can't last very long?
Okay,
Recently-
so we have made it to episode 3. Brackets clap now.
Yeah, and she was joking. Kids, please hang around.
Let's do formal introductions. First, with no filter and all chaos, it's Liesl! Our producer, the eye candy, James is here.
I'm going to say hello.
He and his family are welcome back anytime, according to Airbnb. I'm Big John. And the official start to the weekend is the Gospel Friday song, and that is coming up. We're just the mere warm-up to that moment.
I'm still loving that song so much.
Also, this week, what's the plan for a possible return of Hallamster?
Oh my gosh.
Also coming up today, James, have you got any drama today, or what have you got?
Well, today I'd like to try something. I'd like to kind of crash test the word mine in a relationship, because you're in a relationship, John Liesl, you are too. I am. So anyone listening who's with someone, who's ever been with someone, or wanting to get with someone, let's compare the word mine and what happens when that collides with ours. Ours versus mine at full speed.
God.
That's my dog
There's your dog. She's already got an opinion on that. She's got something that she thinks is hers and not to be shared.
So the eye candy of this show, James is going to give us some relationship advice.
Is it in relation to underwear or a bank account? Because that's where the two places I've gone to with that.
As I said, this is a family-friendly episode today, and this is not going to involve any underwear or a bank account, actually.
Okay, that's on the way. Also coming up, I've got a new dentist, and I'm not sure I can ever go back to my new dentist.
Oh, lovely. Lovely, lovely.
See, I'm generally quite a sensible, boring, tedious dad now. That's pretty much all that's left.
Yeah.
But I've noticed since we've started doing this podcast, and spending more time with Liesl again, she's rubbed off on me. Your chaos has infected me.
Oh, no. A Liesl infection.
I mean, all the words I'll tell you are all words that could have come out of Liesl's mouth.
Great.
I accidentally discharged my weapon in public.
Oh, wow.
Is the title to my story, and that is on the way. But first, ladies go first.
They used to do it
Okay, it's Lisa's turn.
for the radio station, but now they're just doing it for you. Big John Breakfast Fridays. Chaotic mommy, chaotic mommy,
The chaotic mom. You all right, lovely?
I'm fine, thank you. Well, I was fine until about 8 a.m. this morning, when I think as we speak, a team of people will be looking at some CCTV footage of me.
I love it when you try and say CCTV.
CCTV
Why?
footage.
What? What's wrong with that?
Say again.
CCTV footage.
Nailed it.
Yeah,
Is
nailed
that
it.
wrong?
No, you got it. This
Oh, did I
Great.
say it differently?
No, it's fine. Doesn't matter. Carry on. What's happened then? This footage happened at 8 o'clock this morning. What happened?
I went to my local petrol station before work. Now, I was already running late for work. In fact, I probably should have been there yesterday, guys. I
Okay.
was that late. So I ran in. It was supposed to be a very quick stop. So I got my pump, stuck it in, walked into the petrol bit, and I saw my regular lady there. It was very nice. And I thought, I need a coffee, of course. So you know those Costa machines I have in these petrol stations?
Yes.
Well, I've got a loyalty card for one of those. And I think I did have a freebie on it, to be honest with you. So as I was paying for the petrol, I went over to the Costa machine and I hit cappuccino. Now, as I hit that cappuccino button, the machine just did a really weird, water fart. That's all I can. That's how I can describe it.
Lovely.
And
That sounds nice.
And then it started. It started saying this machine is self-cleaning. I was like, oh, sake.
Right, it's douching itself. I like that. I like that in a machine.
I hate it, James. I walked up to her and I said, how long's that going to take? Because I've literally I should have left about 10 minutes. I can't wait.
I tell you what, she loves it when a woman comes up to her and shouts, "How long is that going to take?"
I'll tell you what, it's not just the lady behind the counter. It's the person in the car behind Liesl's car that's waiting to fill their car up. And they're watching this through the glass.
Lisa, you said you were in a rush and yet you've got time for, I'll just get a coffee. That's
I
not
know.
someone in a rush. That's someone who, it's going to take, 3 or 4 minutes extra?
Yeah, of course it is.
Yeah, I know, but the way my brain works, if the routine doesn't happen, so normally I'm very well versed in Costa machines, and it's not the best coffee, to be honest, it's just what's there. So I stick my finger on the button that says prepare drink, then you hit the size, then it says make my drink. And often I forget to hit make my drink, by the way, and I'm waiting there for ages and I
Yes.
realise, do you ever do that? Happens a lot.
Is that when
But
all the
this-
horns are going in the forecourt? Is that what it is?
Anyway, I hit make my drink, okay, and I did all that, didn't I? Then it did this weird thing with self-cleaning thing. So about 2 minutes later, I stood there, waited for it to end and do its thing. And then I really don't know what happened now, okay? I'll be honest. I don't know if I hit another button again, but all I know is that I had to leave that building. So all of a sudden, milk started coming out, and the shots were coming, and I thought, oh my God, there was no cup there, guys. It was all going into the tray.
Yeah.
Hang on a
So I
sec.
stood there.
Can I just ask a question? I've seen one of these machines. Our local co-op's just had one put in. I don't know how they work. So you were expecting a cup to drop?
No, you put your cup, you
No.
choose the size of your cup and you put it underneath
Oh,
the...
so it's Liesl's
Yeah.
fault?
Oh, entirely.
Oh, right.
Oh, sorry. Does that come as a surprise to you with any of her stories?
God.
As I said before, if things don't happen in a certain order and routine with my brain, I get what's the word? Fuddled or what is the word?
Discombobulated.
Exactly. So it all goes off and those awful ADHD traits kick in. And that is exactly what happened this morning. So I turned around to her and I said, oh God, the cappuccino just came on its own. I haven't got my coffee. I'll have to press it again. And she went, well, if you press it again, I'll be charging you for 2 coffees.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I said, pardon? She's like, I said, no, I didn't get the first one. She went, yeah, but you pressed it. And I said, I didn't press it. She went, you did press it because it's coming out.
Yes.
Oh, John.
Yeah.
I can't. I didn't have time for this conversation. I just said to her, I said, listen, I'm going to level with you. I'm really late for work. I'm not paying £6.60 for a Costa coffee. Okay.
Which is double the
was
price
Nero's-
because you're buying
Good
two.
maths. Very
for the
good
good. Good. Well done.
Yay, I'd already worked it out. And I said to her, if it were Nero's, I'll be talking to you. I can't even have this conversation.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Everyone knows Costa Coffee is the sheen of coffee.
Yes.
No one respects it.
Yes.
It's everywhere. We're not bothered. It's not proper coffee.
It's Timu, isn't
Sorry.
it? It's quite strong.
It's the sheen stroke Timus of coffee.
Yes.
100%, John.
Agree.
So anyway, she turned around to me. She said, I know you. You're regular, but you can't leave without paying for that coffee. And I went, I haven't had a coffee. I haven't had one.
I haven't had one.
That was nice.
I
That was
said,
a nice put down of the poor lady working behind the counter.
I said, your machine went off and decided to clean itself when I was trying to get a coffee. That's not my fault, my love. Guys, I couldn't help it.
Okay.
No,
Questions.
My love.
You know, my love. You know, when it starts cleaning itself, I haven't seen that. Does fluid come down the jet and it cleans?
Yes.
Right. Okay. So you don't want to put a cup under that. You don't want the cleaning fluid. I get that. But
Exactly.
you didn't know that it had finished cleaning and now it was starting to dispense your drink.
Exactly.
You see, I would look away. If a dog's cleaning itself, I look away.
Yes.
That's the thing to do, isn't
Yeah, well,
it?
you're a gentleman, James.
Of course I am.
Yes.
I'd do the same with a coffee machine. So I'm moving back towards Liesl's side of the
I
court.
hate being on Liesl's side.
I do.
Well, do you know what she then said to me? And listen, she's a very nice lady, but she said, listen, she sighed and went, I'm going to have to go back to the CCTV footage and have a look now.
No,
Oh,
she didn't.
Yep, she said she's going to look at the CCTV footage of me to see whether or not I pressed the cappuccino button. And if I did, I owe £3.30.
Oh, brilliant. You really annoy people in real life as well. This is
Guys,
great.
I don't want to front up to someone at a petrol station. I've seen it in the movies. It never ends well. And do you know what? She could have had someone in the back that's going to come out. Do you know what I mean? You
Yeah.
just don't know. You don't know what you're walking into there. And look, do you know what? She is really nice. I had to pay for my petrol with my Morrison's card. It was Morrison's. I paid for it and everything. And at the end of it, I just went, I don't have £3.30 on me now. I'll come back tomorrow if I need to. And I looked at her and if I need.
So how are you going to know if you need to?
I don't know, John. I just said it and I ran out of the petrol
Right.
station.
You've got to leave town.
Yeah. You can never go back.
Never, ever go back.
But
D-
who's
you know-
in the wrong here?
Well,
Like, honestly.
You didn't put the cup in the machine. Can I just check? Did you put the fuel nozzle in your petrol tank?
So you pressed the button, right?
No, I'm not admitting to anything on here.
Hang on.
Because as you said at the top of this, it's a paper chain. I'm not
Not
ever
a
admitting
paper
anything.
chain.
Paper
Trail, whatevs. But listen, this is the thing though. I actually don't know. And this is the thing with people with ADHD traits. Is something suddenly goes wrong
Yeah.
in a routine, you get, and I'm not blaming ADHD. But
Well,
do
you are.
get
You
really
mentioned it
fuddled.
3 times. Yeah.
It's like a badge
It
of
is
honour
a
for
badge.
you. Yeah.
There you go. Polish
Yeah.
your badge.
Oh, that's a good point. Because if she does actually look back on CCTV, I could use the ADHD.
Yeah, but you're not actually ADHD. You've had no actual classification or diagnosis of that. You just
my
assume
God.
you are. So you go about the place saying, when it all goes wrong, it's because of my ADHD.
You probably get
God.
that wrong, though, do you? I've got ADH.
Check your CC.
Listen, I have never even said I've got ADHD. I just thought I was fun, but it's all through my life. People keep telling me I've got it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
take it. Fine.
And you can
So
claim
in
it.
this instant,
You can claim anything if you put traits at the end of it.
Yes.
yeah. Well, my friend got out of a parking ticket recently because she said she had ADHD, and I said, well,
Traits.
all this, all that stuff. But anyway, the point is, what
Yes.
do I do? Do I go back?
No.
Do I pay the £3.30?
Yeah.
It's going to really hurt me to do that because I think morally I'm
as
in
I
the
say,
right.
I would move house. I would just go to a different city,
Yeah.
different town, and if you can keep in touch with us, great.
Do let us know how you get on with that. And, if you want to help Liesl out, who still hasn't had a coffee, then do jump on our website to buy her one.
Big John at breakfast. Big John at breakfast.
Ha 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 ha. Sorry. Ha Ha, I was just laughing at what one of them just said. Ha, ha, ha. It's me, Coffee Girl from last week. How are you? I love that top you're wearing. It really goes with that nose of yours. Would you like some sexy news? You can now support the podcast by going on the website bigjohnatbreakfast.co.uk and buying the guys a coffee. Isn't that like way cool?
Big John at breakfast. Fridays.
Look at that photo of me there.
Oh, God.
Oh my God.
What is that photo?
Oh, it's quite frightening. It's something out of a horror movie. It looks like you've been captured, like in a hostage situation. What's that?
It's torture. I was being tortured. No, it's that's in the dentist.
So this is John with sort of Matrix sunglasses on.
Yeah.
And your hair looking great.
Thank you.
But then below the nose, it looks a bit like a bouncy castle for a mouse.
So it's like
with
a
metal around the edge.
It's a plastic sheet all the way across my mouth, just my mouth.
Yeah.
And then there's a hole in it, and if you zoom in, that's my tooth, and they've put like a little clip around the tooth.
Oh, God.
And that's how they do fillings now. So you've got like a plastic sheet over the rest of your mouth. It was really weird. I'm going to put this photo up on the Big John at Breakfast Facebook page.
Oh, don't do that.
To frighten people.
So that's your tooth.
I've got a new dentist, and I went to the dentist this week, and I can't ever go back. And it's nothing to do with that procedure. It's actually my dog's fault. Do you want to know what happened here?
Yes.
Yeah.
My dog Luna, who was on the podcast last week and was barking earlier.
Yes, she was, yeah.
This afternoon. She's absolutely fine around people, but she seems to hate 1 in 10 dogs. So she's reactive. She's quite a nervous dog. And so she'll go on the defence and bark at strangers' dogs, which is embarrassing and annoying and a bit traumatic. And, she's a Jack Russell. That's what they do, right? So a lot of them, it's in their DNA to be quite barky.
Yeah, but if it's 1 in 10, you don't know when that's going to happen, do you?
You do, because it's usually a whippet.
Oh.
She's whippist. She's got whippism.
Yeah, that's the worst kind.
So, and there are a few local whippets. And the thing is, you go for a walk with your dog, but you can't relax because you're always on the lookout for another dog that might set her off. And she's on edge too. And we've tried dog training courses, and we've tried distraction techniques, and we do all that, and we reward her for good behaviour. And we're sort of getting there, but nothing's 100%. And so I've bought a gun.
What?
I've got a gun. I've got.
I thought you were kidding.
I've got a water pistol.
Oh.
A child's little water pistol. So if anything kicks off, someone gave me some advice on this, is if dogs are kicking off at each other, water separates them.
Right.
Or it can help. So what I'll do is I'll whip out my weapon, and I'll, if she's kicking off, and just release a quick jet of water. It doesn't frighten her. She's not bothered by it, but it just stops her from doing whatever she's doing, because she's like, oh, what was that? And then I can get her attention and then pull her into a different direction and then get her calm, and everybody's happy.
What about the other dog owner? Do they think you're pulling a weapon on them?
This is if they're on the opposite side of the road, and so the other dog owner can't even see what I'm doing because it's a tiny little thing in my hand.
Okay.
Now, I know some dog owners won't like the sound of it, and it probably sounds worse than it is. It's a tiny little jet.
Water. It's
just a jet of water. And what it is brilliant, because it does stop her in her tracks, whatever she's doing, and she just shakes her head. And I've got a terrible aim, by the way. I just get her in the ear or on the back or whatever. But it's enough to just get her attention, and that's enough just to get her away. But I've got a gun. Guys, I've got a gun.
That's something I wasn't expecting to hear today.
No.
But my gun has got me into trouble, which leads me back to the dentist.
What?
My new dentist is just around the corner from James's house, and I like to, when I'm going to the dentist, go past James's house, which is just slightly out of the way, and just stand and look at his house for a little bit, just knowing that I'll be caught on his Ring doorbell. And I know that he goes back through the events of anyone passing his house on a nightly basis, and he will see me stood there motionless for 3 minutes.
Now, people might think that's a joke, but I can confirm that's true, because there have been occasions where I've walked from the back to the front of the house, and I will see you sometimes in your car, very slowly driving past. And we'll both do this thing where it's sort of
We'll stare at each other.
an anti-comedy thing where we completely stare at one
Blank.
another and blank one another at the same time.
Don't
and go
nod,
about our
don't
day.
smile, and then
Completely.
drive past and nothing's said.
That's that, yeah. I quite like that, by the
little
way. Let's
drive-by.
keep that up.
I wasn't in the car. I decided that I would walk Luna, my dog, to the dentist. Now, my wife had an appointment before me, and she'd driven to the dentist, and the arrangements was that I'd walk the dog, hand our dog, Luna, to my wife when she'd had her appointment, and then I'd go into the dentist. You're laughing like you've sussed what's going to go
No,
wrong here.
I don't really know.
5 minutes before I get to the dentist, I'm walking the dog and I suddenly get a cold feeling down my thigh.
Oh, God.
Oh,
And I'm thinking in the moment, because this used to happen, I used to have a hole in my pocket, one of my pairs of shorts, and the keys would slide down through the hole, and the cold of the metal against the thigh,
Yeah.
I'd go, oh, I know what's happening.
I remember that. That was your scratching hole, wasn't it?
It was just, I need easy access. So, it wasn't that. My weapon had discharged and it had been going off in my pocket clearly for ages because it wasn't down my thigh. It was the whole of the groin of my actual beige shorts. It was a full, perfect arc of man dribble,
Yeah.
but much more than a dribble.
It looked like you'd let yourself go.
Yeah, entirely. My weapon had gone off, and I was now. I'd wet myself.
We're talking like a litre of water around your area.
My weapon was empty.
Yeah.
I released the weapon,
I think we should.
and I found that it was cracked. It had a crack in it, and it's now unusable. So any dog fans will be pleased that I can never use that weapon again.
You had that coming, didn't you? Because of carrying the gun.
I was running too late to go to James's house to ask him to borrow some of his shorts. And I've knocked on his door and asked for his shorts before. I know the answer. So my only hope was that the dentist in their toilet had a hand dryer.
Right.
And I could go to the toilet, you know, one you can angle, either take my shorts off and dry them.
You can't stand there with your bum out at the dentist, can you?
I'm running late. I get to the dentist. I'm soaking wet through. I hand the dog to my wife. I go into reception and I'm already late and they want me to go straight into the dentist. And I'm thinking, no, I can't do this.
Because you look like you've wet yourself.
No, and she's a new dentist.
Yeah, that's not a good look.
And I'm going to be there for ages because I was having my filling. So I said, no, can I just use the toilet? I go into the toilet. Do they have a hand dryer in this toilet in the dentist's?
No.
No,
of course not.
no, paper towels.
It's not an airport.
Paper towels.
Where did you think you were?
Paper
Paper
towels.
towels, John.
So, options.
You made some shorts out of paper towels.
What do I do? Do I wet them all the way through, add more water to the whole thing?
yes.
Right, so they're all wet, and I go, I've run all the way here. Do I soak my top?
You
So
have
I'm
to do a line down the centre of your top that joins with the wet short.
What did I do?
Yeah, I think you entirely wet them like I would have done. I've done it before. Did you do that?
You've done it before.
No, finish this first. Did you do it?
No.
I bet you did. Because earlier you said you've done some Liesl behaviour. That's where I'm going to.
You've done this before. What do you mean?
Yes. I was about 22. I was about to go and interview, quite a big star, and I went to the toilet and I squatted over the toilet seat because I have a thing about sitting on them. But the toilet seat wasn't up, John. The whole thing was down.
You
So what
squatted
I
over
had-
the lid.
Squatted over the lid.
Oh,
I
no.
weed all up my Rock Republic jeans, Victoria Beckham ones.
God.
So that was
So-
we.
Wet.
It's not like an
No, just-
accident. This was genuine.
Pure wheat.
Oh.
So what I had to do is I got the whole entire pair of jeans out because the PR person came in and said so-and-so's waiting. I had to get them off, put the whole entire jean into the sink, wet them,
Yeah.
put them back on so it was all even so they
Wet-
couldn't see what I'd done.
Wet look. So you interviewed somebody with
Yes.
completely wet jeans.
Yes.
Who was it?
Yes. Beyonce.
Wow.
Yeah, she'll get that a lot though, won't she?
That's amazing.
It was Beyonce, yeah. But like she didn't notice, but can you see why I did that? It was actually
That's
genius.
I mean, the thing is, I will be lying down for 40 minutes having my...
Yeah, you can't do that.
I'm not going to be able to literally pull it off just having wet, fully wet shorts. So I just went with them like that.
And did she think you were just really nervous about
I didn't
the
say
filly?
Well, maybe. I didn't say anything. She definitely clocked it.
Yeah.
Didn't say anything.
Yeah, that means you're moving on to sort of middle-age territory or senior citizen.
Well, I've got the look now, haven't I?
Yeah.
She's just assumed I've just had a...
You don't care.
I've just got...
He don't care.
I don't
But
care.
you know what's beautiful about it? Even had you had have told the truth, she wouldn't have believed it.
I know, it's just too ridiculous, isn't it?
John, we don't believe you. There's no gun.
There's a gun.
No, there's no gun.
There's a gun.
You wet yourself.
What happened when your weapon went off too soon? What happened when it looked like you'd wet yourself? Are you no longer welcome at your dentist? Message us through the website now, please. All right, good. Can I ever go back?
Oh, no. You got to get in the same car as Liesl. Leave town.
Me and Liesl in a car leaving town.
Making Fridays great again. Big John at breakfast. Fridays, ooh yeah.
Is this every time you're going to play this?
This is different.
This is the Christmas version.
Oh, you spotted it.
Yeah, of course it is.
It's the Christmas version, everybody.
There's a choir on there. It's all right, isn't it?
I'm playing it all. It's the Christmas version.
Wow.
James's song. What's happened to you then? This is relationship advice from the eye candy.
I think it... No, why are we calling me that? This is nonsense. We've all got these...
This is nonsense.
We've got these unwritten British traditions, I say. You thank the bus driver, or you should.
Yeah.
You never take the last biscuit. You return Tupperware, ideally with the same lid that it was loaned.
All of these things.
Yeah.
So I do thank the bus people.
Yeah, that's very important.
I will take the last biscuit.
No,
I will.
Yeah, but you shouldn't. You
will.
know you shouldn't.
And I'll keep anybody's Tupperware.
Really?
Oh, God, yeah, I'm murder
it's
for that.
expensive, that.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, but if someone's giving you a Tupperware, generally there's something in it as well.
As a parent of young children, we've lost so much Tupperware and so many lunch boxes and all that stuff.
Yeah.
That it's fair game now. If I see it, I'm having it.
We've
Even
got
if some random kid is using it, I'll go, give it here.
You take it off a kid that's come round. I didn't mean to digress into Tupperware, but we all have an opinion on it. Yeah. I think there's something else British as well with it is sort of recycling paralysis. You know, when you're having a busy day and you step outside and your mind's already thinking about something else, and you look at those 3 bins and you sort of lick your lips a bit and think, what am I doing here? And then you think, oh yeah, bins. What does this one go in? Pizza box, but a wet, greasy pizza box.
Yeah, you can't go in the cardboard because of the grease.
You turned me that.
Yeah.
You taught me that. You taught me that rule. I had no idea about that.
Yeah, no.
One final thing, British tradition, book etiquette. I think you need to be very, very traditional when it comes to borrowing someone else's book.
What you on about?
You have to lie and say you loved it, whether you did or whether you didn't. You have to say I couldn't put it down, whether you did or whether you didn't. It may just have sort of become a coaster with chapters in your house, but you hand it back as you found it. Let me explain what I mean by that. If you went over a bump in the road with your car at 30 miles an hour, you know straight away there's some damage to your springs and you think, well, I'll sort that out on MOT day. If you crease the back of someone else's book, that's unforgivable.
Oh, really?
It's pristine. If you lend someone something, you want it back exactly as you found it.
I quite like a well-read book. I like a well-thumbed book. I feel like it sort of authenticates it, that this is worth reading, and I'm assuming that's never happened to any of the books that you've published.
I know. No, it's never happened. It's got. Do they know it's Christmas yet? Available on Amazon. That's a digression.
There's 3 in the series.
But I'm right, though, aren't I? In theory. I know what you mean.
Borrowing anything of anybody's and it goes back slightly more damaged is definitely...
I hear what you're saying about a patinaed book, something that's lived. But you shouldn't turn the pages over. You shouldn't break the spine. I bought a book when we went on holiday at the airport. And I read it and I loved it. It was Seth Rogen's autobiography. It was quite funny.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen that? Have you read it?
No, I've heard about it.
I'm aware of his work, but carry on.
I loved it. And towards the end of the holiday, Nikki had finished reading books. She hadn't got one. I said, I've just finished this. You're going to love it. So I could hear her laughing round the pool. Win-win. I love it when we like the same things.
You're not going to get angry at Nikki for ruining one of your books whilst on holiday with her.
No, tell you why I'm angry. She threw it away. She'd finished it when we got home.
Yeah.
She threw it away.
Oh.
I said, well, did you like it? Yeah. Where is it? I threw it away. Why did you throw my book away? Well, because you'd read it.
You did not say the phrase to your own wife, why did you throw my book away? You're not that guy.
I may have said it in a nicer voice, but why did you throw it away? But I was thinking, my brain was thinking my book.
You
away.
keep all the books you read, do you?
Yes.
Every single book.
You thought you were going somewhere with that, didn't you?
I've got one of your books, and this is a way of you getting round to asking, can you have your Phil Collins book back? I keep looking at it and think, James lent me that, and I can't be bothered to read it.
As long as you still have it, it's fine.
Hang on a minute. You gave a box full of books to me, didn't you? Because that bloke from Friends, that autobiography you recommended, Chandler, you gave me a load of those, didn't you? Or those type of books.
I said, do you want them? If not, I was going to sell them because they were things I wouldn't read again. But I didn't throw them away, Liesl.
No, I didn't.
Did you throw them, Liesl?
I think so. I don't know where they are.
Nikki...
I think they're at 900 Herries Road, where you've kept most of your stuff over the last decade.
Nikki called it decluttering. She thought, well, we both read it. End of.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that. I think if you've bought it, you've got an owner's veto. It's down to you. You've got to make the decision. If you bought it, you decide. We all need to agree on a 48-hour cooling off period.
Is this just books?
I think anything, pretty much books, because books you can go back to. If you really like something, like a box set, you go back to it in the future. That's what I say. Here's the conclusion. Every bookcase has a one in, one out policy. So if you're not undecided about anything, you put it on the one in, one out. And that way, if a better book comes along, you could take one out, put it in the bin. Other than that, I think what she did was highly unacceptable and quite shocking that she would throw something away. I think she's got it from her mother. Do you know what her mother does, Vivian, who's a lovely woman? She will get a book on holiday, and once she's read the pages, she will rip them out so it's lighter for her handbag the next day. So by the time she's on the last chapter, that's the only part of the book that remains.
That's brilliant.
That's abuse, isn't it?
There is a thing about books, and they have to be respected. There is a certain thing about a book, and I sort of agree with you in that it would be a shame to throw it away, especially a decent book like what's his name?
Seth Rogen.
That somebody else could get something out of that, and even if you gave it to charity, or I mean, you said in that you sell books, that nobody buys books.
You can, Music Magpie, those websites.
Really?
Yeah,
If they're
you box a
decent.
load up, you might get 15 quid for 20 odd, 30 odd books.
Really?
I'll tell you something was exciting. I scanned an old copy of one of my books and got more for it than I got paid for it.
Is that true?
Yes, because there's so few of them out there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
How about that then?
That's incredible. But can I just say, going on the books thing, I actually keep most of my books, but do you know which ones I keep the most?
Is it the dot-to-dot ones?
It's the Fiddy Shades ones, isn't it?
It is, James, because you can recycle those, especially when I can't get to sleep at night. I think, do you know what? I just want an easy read.
Just a
to get myself
chapter of
off to sleep.
that'll get me off.
That
to
does sort
sleep.
me out, John.
Yeah.
But I do.
I'll sort you
keep
out.
most of them.
Yeah.
Big John at Breakfast Friday.
What we really need right now is a song, because we've done a lot of talking on this podcast today, and a lot of people have been saying, "Why is it so short? Why
We're still talking about the podcast, aren't we?
Why do we only do it once a week and play a song, mate?" I know. So I'm going to do a little. Do you want to? Can I just do a quick chat GPT, Liesl? Is that all right with you, please?
I'd love it, John. Yes, please.
I'd like a song. Oh, chat GPT, please play as a song. Make one up now, please. An acoustic one, please. I want a guitar-based song. Make it like a jingle song. Mention us in the song, please. Have an English lady, about 23, mousy hair, chatty, fun, innocent.
Oh my God, you've described me, John. This is me.
23.
Wow.
Innocent.
Take.
Fun. I would like your song, ChatGPT, to sing the phrase, Liesl, who's second to none.
Oh.
Ooh.
And I'd like you to use the phrase, and then there's James.
Oh, that's very good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So over to you, ChatGPT. They're very busy at the moment. There's a lot of people creating. Here we go. He's got one. Are you ready?
Brilliant.
Yes.
It's Friday, so here comes Big John. He's with Liesl, she's second to none.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's James to join the craze. Big John at breakfast Fridays.
Yeah.
We could say try again, could we? Or no, that's fine.
Try again next week. But for me, she sounded older than 23.
Yeah, she wasn't mousy haired
So,
either.
no. Right, should we do some messages from the website?
Do it.
Big John at breakfast.co.uk. Thank you for all the lovely messages, by the way. Thank you so much. Coming up, Hallamster news and the official Friday song. Ben says, I was listening to your podcast last Sunday afternoon and you were talking about the government emergency alert text thing when my phone suddenly went off. Bang on the moment that you were talking about it. I nearly swear word myself.
That's terrifying.
P.S. I'm not having an affair. I love that. I want all messages to end with P.S. I'm not having an affair.
I love it.
Liesl jumped out of her own skin, even though we talked about that government emergency alert thing, and she messaged me very soon afterwards.
Well, I know, but I was driving at the time and just happened to bring up Instagram because I got to like a traffic light stop, whatever it's called.
Hang on.
And I thought,
you're driving,
what?
you're at some lights, and you're going to check Instagram.
Yeah, because it went off. I thought it might be important.
I'm done.
Don't do
I'm
that.
done. I'm
Never
done.
do that,
I'm done.
Liesl.
I'm done. Unbelievable.
Guys, the car was stationary.
Still not. If
And
you're in the
thing
driver's
went
car,
off.
you can't. If you're in the driver's seat, you can't be on your phone.
You need to report yourself to the government committee or whatever they are.
Dude.
Yeah. Can you imagine how frightening it was? Because I had that message. There's a lot of other people around at the time, and everyone was looking at it, pointing at it. And if mine had said, James, everyone else thinks this is a drill. We need you to take action. Please leave here immediately.
You are the chosen one.
Imagine that's the starter for a film, isn't it? That'd be brilliant.
What with you as
No, I'm
the
not
chosen one?
Okay, it's not. It's really a terrible
It's not
idea.
a film I want to watch.
Nah, you're right. I'm sorry.
Jackie's message saying, I listened to it driving around Sheffield. It was like you were still on my car radio, which gave me an idea for some merchandise. Remember the Hallam FM car window stickers? We could get Big John at Breakfast Fridays ones. I'd definitely buy one and have one in my car. I'm all about the merch.
Are they still a thing, window stickers?
Don't know. Are they?
I'm not sure about that.
Well,
if it's merch, but you know what I'm saying.
if we sell them for a £5 and, they
Yeah.
cost us 20p.
I saw a good one the other day. Someone had on it, I'm on 9 points. Please don't make me speed up. So, people
Yeah.
do use stickers for
That's
things.
it's your sticker, that, Liesl, isn't it?
I'm not on my phone. The car is stationary, officer. Cameron says, guessing now you're all out of work, is Liesl doing her onlyfeet.com page yet?
Right, I would do, but it's saturated. I don't think my feet are special enough. Honestly, there are so many good
Your
pictures on
feet are
there.
saturated.
No, but all this feet stuff, loads of people do it because it's safe.
There isn't a website called onlyfeet.com, is there? Is there?
No, but
We made that up, didn't we?
We made that up, but on OnlyFans there is lots of feet people, and I just don't think mine are unique enough. So, as I always say, start at the bottom, work your way up.
No,
What can I
don't
do
start with the
next?
bottom. Goodness sake,
God,
no.
onlybottom.com. It's good to have Big John South Yorkshire back in our lives again. Missed the show. You are the Henderson's relish of radio. Everyone in Sheffield knows there is only one relish and only one breakfast show.
But they don't.
Mate.
You may know there's only one
That's
Henderson's, but not
great.
everyone likes it. Do they?
That's good. Shut up. Don't diss Henderson's and don't diss us. Susan says, now you're all back, South Yorkshire is whole again.
Oh.
Naomi says, is that a cartoon on your podcast channel? Is that a cartoon on your podcast channel supposed to be you? Naomi. Why don't you get sponsored by TGI Fridays? She says. Yes, why don't we? It's a good idea, isn't
Quite
it?
a good idea, that, actually.
Oh gosh, do you know what? I've got a few contacts in that place because I've been for a few meals there, and actually, I think I could sort that out.
Aren't you banned from there?
John, that was once, and it was dealt with, and we've moved on.
Yes.
Actually, I will be going back there soon. Oh my god, that's actually genius. We We should do that.
Getting sponsored by TGI Fridays? Odds of them interested? What are you talking about?
I don't know. Well, why wouldn't they be? I think they're going down the pan anyway, aren't they? They need some help.
No. Anything going down the pan, it's this show, mate. It's already been cancelled once this year. Candy and Liz say, is James going to swear again? We really liked it. James 2.0 is so rock and roll.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Oh my God.
We'd had 3 months of not talking into microphones and I just forgot myself.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, but that is episode 1 if you want to rewind.
Rock and roll, mate.
It actually really turned me on when I did that.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
No, I know. I'm actually quite proud of you for that.
I said the worst of the swears. I think I'm influenced by James in front of my kids by accident.
Oh, no.
In the house next to where we were staying on holiday was a couple from Kent.
Oh, I don't like. Okay, we'll take that from there. Yeah.
I've got the whole family in the car, and as I pulled into the drive, our shared driveway, I said, "Oh, the Kent couple are back," but I didn't quite say it like that. The Kent couple are back.
Stop it, because I don't want this to happen anymore.
Maxine has messaged through the website, bigjohn@breakfast.co.uk. Did you know you have been talked about on another podcast? My now second favourite podcast is called Chatterbix and has 2 comedians on it. Joe Wilkinson from 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown. I've heard this podcast.
Yeah.
And David Earl from lots of Ricky Gervais TV shows.
I can picture him.
And they were talking this week about the podcast charts and were wondering who the hell you were.
Really?
And Maxine has sent a clip. Do you want to hear a clip of this?
Yeah.
So this is on Chatterbix, which is another a really good podcast.
Are we allowed to play their clip, or are we going to?
Don't know.
We might get deleted next week.
Don't know. Let's see.
Yeah, give it a go.
So this is a clip of them talking about the comedy podcast charts. They were something like number 23, and weirdly, we were number 10 in the UK comedy chart at the time.
Big John at breakfast. There was not usually in the top.
What's Big John at breakfast when it's home? What is that?
It's from Hallam FM. Hits Radio are back with a weekly podcast to kickstart your Friday.
Fair enough.
Big John at breakfast. Big John at breakfast. Ain't to it.
Well, there you go. There's your chart.
How bizarre.
I mean, there was
patronising.
absolutely nothing to say about it, had they? Just lots of there you go.
No, but that's all right. We got to mention there's a massive podcast.
What's that
really
called?
Chatterbix.
Chatterbix, okay.
Yeah, but it was a bit like, who are they? Kind of like.
No,
and
but that's
also,
fine. I'll take that. Could have been worse. They could have absolutely roasted it. What if they'd started playing a clip of our podcast on theirs?
Yeah, let's not do this anymore. In fact, we should stop talking.
Yeah. Messages via the website, bigjohn@breakfast.co.uk. We'd love to hear your voice notes too.
Friday's great again. Big John at breakfast. Fridays.
Lots of messages since our return about whether or not Hallamster will be back too. And I have been wondering about this. It's got to be 10 years?
Been a long time.
Since he was on? Was it 10 years?
Well, yeah, I mean, it was before 20 years since he started, wasn't it? So he's not going to be they don't live that long, do they?
How long what was that? Right, for anyone listening now who won't have any memory of this thing that used to be on our show.
Talking Hamster.
End of. That's all you need to know. Talking Hamster. What of it? It's called Hallamster. And on paper, that sounds awful.
Yeah.
And in reality,
terrible.
It was great. People often talk about his CDs. He did best of CDs, which really dates it.
Yeah, it does. I remember he was in front of the X Factor winner in the HMV store in Rotherham in the chart Christmas week.
He beat the
whoever won X Factor that year. His album
CD
outsold it.
My God.
How times change.
But people are asking for it. Do we want Hallamster back, Liesl?
Yes, absolutely. Do you know what? Hallamster hit a second generation. My children love it, and I have the CD in my car.
You've got a
On
CD?
the way to... Yeah, my children discovered it. It was hidden inside something else. And the only CD I had was the Hallamster CD, and Arthur put it on and absolutely loved it.
Fair play.
Good lad.
He's a good lad, is Arthur. I've always said that about...
Was he driving or was it you that was driving?
There we go.
It was me at the time I was driving.
So here's the thing. Marmite, Hallamster's Marmite, right? Loved or hated.
Right.
So what I've done is I've put on the Facebook page, Big John at Breakfast, pinned to the top there is a post about Hallamster. And if you want him back, you've got to share that post on your socials. Now, if we get 500 shares...
I was going to say 12, but yeah, 500's all right.
If we get 1,000 shares, he can come back. Right? But you've got to share it. If you love it, tell everybody he could be coming back. And then listen next week to find out if he's made it, what the plan is, and maybe, just maybe, a talking hamster, which, as I say, on paper doesn't sound like a really good idea.
No.
But be listening next week and share it on Facebook right now.
Your weekly dose of Friday feels. Big John at Breakfast Fridays.
Shall we do the Friday song?
Yes, please.
Is anybody in the mood for the Friday song?
Always.
I am so in the mood for the Friday song. And so, what it is a massive thank you to lots and lots of people. We're going to dedicate the Friday song to, especially those people that have bought coffees for us on the website, which is just incredible.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kiona and Elaine H. and Charnock Dale and 7-year-old Ella Mitchell and Lorraine Fellows and Michael Phillip, Catherine and Carrie, we love you, Lorna, Jodie, Jackie B and Wendy T, SJ, Claire and Maureen, Zoe1 from Swinton, Mark, Sarah H, Nettles, Kirsty, Helen T and Holly R, Bev, Cassie and Rebecca, Debbie and Sue, Tracy, Martin and Jules EP, Sharon Woodcock, Claire, Helen and Emily.
It's Friday.
The waiting's over because the weekend is here. It's Friday. I can almost taste that ice cold beer. It's Friday. The weekend's over and there's no more work to do. It's Friday. AM sexy. There's 2 whole days for you. It's time. It's Friday. It's time to kick the weekend off.
Next week, if you want the Friday song officially for you, then head to the website now, bigjohn@breakfast.co.uk. Also next week, Coffee Girl will be back. Next week, I need to tell you something.
Okay.
It's good to be aware of your strengths and your weaknesses and your threats and your opportunities.
Okay.
And over the summer, I've had time to reflect, and I've come to a realization about myself that might shock you. Next week,
right,
on Big John at Breakfast Fridays,
Okay.
I'm going to be telling you, basically, I don't think I'd actually be very good at murder. Okay, now it's time to confront the reality on that next week on Big John at Breakfast Fridays. Are you going to be on the show next week?
I'll be here next week because I've got something my wife pointed out. I did more to a waitress than I've ever done to her in her life.
You did more to a waitress than you've ever done to your own wife.
Yeah, one thing in particular, but yeah, that's pretty grim, isn't it?
Well done for really raising the tone on the show today. Lisa, will you be back next week?
I'll be back, but I think I'm technically banned from Millhouses Park, and I need you two to get me back in there.
You're going to be banned from driving. You're banned from Morrison's,
Boots.
for the Costa Boots, of course, TGI Fridays, and now we're Millhouses Park.
Yeah, near James used to live, actually.
That's where
right near there.
That's where I broke my shoulder.
Oh gosh, we don't go down well in Millhouses.
No, it's not for us, is it?
It's not for
Millhouses.
us, John.
Why is Liesl banned, and why can't I do murder? That's next week. And what's James doing to waitresses that he won't do to his own wife? Thank you for listening. You know, we used to do the show for the radio station. Now we're just doing it for you.
Big John, Liesl and James. And if we include you two, there would be too many names. Big John at breakfast Fridays.
She stopped barking, didn't she?
The dog?
Yeah. Well, it would be the dog. I wouldn't say that about Liesl. would I?
What are you saying? Who was the best?
I don't think there was a best this time.
It's amazing how we can all be equally beige.
Yeah. I think we bring one another down.
Well done.
Yeah.
We've nailed it.
Yeah.
All three of us. Well done, us.
Coming soon to Big John at Breakfast Fridays.
Look, I hear what you're saying, right? But it's been like 8 or 10 years or something. I mean, I've died 3 or 4 times and been replaced by another one. I was cancelled first time because I was problematic just because I said something about that Greta Thunberg. So there'll be none of that if you bring me back. But you got to get on your social Facebook thing what he said about whether I can come back next week or else I might die. You can also write a letter and leave it at Norwood Fish Bar.